In this session, we will learn Linux input-output redirection. With the examples, we will see with the terminal. Before going to the example explanation, we will see about redirection. Redirection is a feature in Linux system. When executing a command, you can change the standard input-output devices. The basic process of a flow of a Linux command, that is, takes an input and process give it output. Here is the standard std in and std out. Like a standard in will comes to the keyboard where we are giving an input from the keyboard, and the standard output is if a system, if we are seeing the screen is a std out, we will see the monitor screen. With the redirect options, we can change the standard input and output. We will see how to handle. And also we can specify the output or input where we need to give a proper response storage of the input or output. We will start with the standard output where we want to redirect. Let's see with the practical. Here I will see ls space -l command. If I hit in the command prompt, the output list of the files and directories are showing here. Whereas my requirement is that these particular output I want to save. And I want to save and I want to send someone to know whether my directory listing and all the information, these are the directories where I am exactly getting the directory and all. To know my colleague or any other our office colleagues to understand my Linux documents and all. To achieve my requirement, I will hit in a command to save this all the list into a file name called list of the output files. Okay, for ls, I'll same command repeating ls space -l with a greater than symbol, sending output to be stored in list files. I'm given a name of the file where these are the list will be stored. List files. Okay, just a second. List files. My file name is list files. And if I want to get these all the list of the files and directories with the permissions and all, I want to store in the list files. Hit enter. Now it's completed. This simply there is a no data, much more no. Hence it won't take much time. It's completed. Now see here, I want to see my list files file using cat list files. Hit enter. The same list what we have gotten earlier, the cat is having total 24 files or directories and with the permissions. The same thing, the list is stored into the list files file here. My list files, if I click ls, the list file is available here. Alright, likewise we will redirect and route the output. Instead of a screen, we will route the file, either file or specified path where we require to store the information. We can specify the path and we will capture the information over there. Similarly, now I want to redirect my input, that keyboard input what I am giving, that keyboard input is I want to redirect. Likewise, for example, I have an attachment of the one single file where I want to send a mail with the attachment. For the purpose I am using for updating patches, the name of the updating patches, I want to send a particular information to along with the mail. See now, the syntax of this particular mail space -s, and the syntax here I am writing for the better understanding. Subject and space email address here we have to specify test@gmail.com. which email you want to send, you have to specify here, and space less than and file name or file name. If it is available in the current directory, you specify the file name, or else you specify the path of the file. Alright, path of the file path. Instead of writing complete file path, you specify here. Once the mail is going to the concerned user, the file will automatically attach of the attachments, and it will send to the mail with the to address. Alright, for example, I will show you one thing. See, yeah, actually additionally have written here, hence it's showing that some even see, file name is also not available, no such directory is available. The mail is also not configured properly. We'll test with the file. Yes, the file name you specify here. I am sending the syntax only, mail -s, and subject likewise. One example I am writing here, today's RHEL updates. I want to send all these information to the concerned people, like admin@gmail.com, sample email ID here I am specifying, and update patch to be update, and hit enter. No such file, patch update file is not available, hence it's giving the message of like that. Let me list files, let me enter, we'll check what happens. List files, hit enter. See, bash mail command not found. We need to configure and install the mail in our machine. Alright, and hit this, and when it's going to the mail, the file will automatically comes to the email and comes under attachments. Likewise, the input redirection will useful while using these two symbols, greater than and less than, to handle such input and output redirections in Linux like distributions. Hope you better understand. Thank you for watching this session. Thank you.